I'm going to show you how you can hide linked records from Airtable forms. I'll be using this tool by miniextensions.com, and I will add a URL to this in the description. So we've got a form here, and I've got a bunch of clients, and I want my clients to tell me who they are when they submit the form. And when they tell me who they are, I've got a table here that has all my clients, and I want the form submission to be linked to their record in the linked table. So the issue is if I put the linked record in the link field in the form, I can hit add and see all of my other clients' emails. So my client is submitting a form, then they can see all of my clients' emails. And I don't really want that. That's bad privacy. So instead, what I want is I want a form that does this. I want them to be able to put in their email, fill up their request, and then I want when that record makes it to this table. So say John here at email.com. I want this email to be matched with the field here. So we've got a John here. I want it to be matched and linked automatically to John here. So if you buy the tool, this is what you would see. You'll start by filling up your API key, follow this URL for the base ID, and this URL to know how to find the table ID. So follow all three, fill up those, and then we'll need the Airtable text field. So this is this thing right here. This is what the user will fill in as a text. This is this thing, make sure it's case sensitive. Next, we'll put in the user. This is the linked record. So whatever we're trying to link, put that name of that field here. And then we can go ahead and save and run this. Take a second here, and then as you can see, it got automatically linked. Cool. So next, I want to show something else. What if, say, that email didn't exist? So say we just put in a random email here, and then did this, right? What happens then? So run the tool again. As you can see, a new record got created for this specific user. So I know it's new because the phone and address are empty, but it got added as a new user so that we don't ever have duplicates. Now, since we want this to run as soon as a person submits a form, I'll show you how you can use this with a webhook. So this tool right here can be scheduled to run regularly, so you can run it every hour or so. And then you can also use a webhook. Now, if you don't have a pro account with Airtable, scheduling is your best bet here. You can, run the thing every hour and you'll be totally fine. There may be some lag with how early things get linked, but it'll link it every hour. It'll link whatever ones have not been linked yet every hour. The best thing to do though is the webhook here. So if I copy this URL, then I go into my form here, and then if you have a pro account, you can use a redirect URL. So I've put this URL here as a redirect URL. So what happens is every time that URL is opened, it's the equivalent of me manually clicking this. So if I go ahead here and say John at email.com, and then I say hi, and then I hit submit, it'll be like you'll be redirected in a few seconds to that webhook URL. It'll start redirecting. I'll get a success. I'll go back here, and it just immediately got linked, right? So it pretty much just makes it instant.